have a half a Baja.
Yeah.
Only the back half. We're going to go in depth on how we botched these rear fenders to make them work, because I guess not every Baja kit bolts on. And so maybe I did something wrong. Maybe we did it right. I really don't want to hear it. So they're on there. Tap. I'm just going to self-tapper it for now. And I don't know what's up with this rear fender kit, but this is not the way to do it. We'll come back to it later.
It's extra clearance.
Extra clearance.
Yeah,
those are those rubber grommets. Perfect. There.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you come, because then we can kind of pull
Kind
it
of
down.
push it down a little
Oh,
bit.
that looks great. Just try it. I'm gonna do that back one by your hand.
Yeah. You want to do the back one, or do you want to do more up the side, and then we can kind of bend it without it?
Well, I was thinking, yes, I feel like that's the right way, but if I hit this one,
Yeah, like
then
that.
it'll pull the.
Actually, the gap is really minimal.
That's what I thought.
Really,
That's what I
really
figured.
minimal.
This is how it's done.
This is how it's done. It's for
the higher clearance ones.
Yeah.
We'll just go with that.
They're rare in the 70s and 60s.
Yeah, I screwed my finger in there.
That's the part of blood.
I've never done that before. Oh my gosh.
Is it bleeding?
No, it just caught it. Just enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the good news. That's on.
That's on. Oh no.
The finger may be off.
Oh, that hurts so bad. This down. I'm gonna try to see if I can sink this one in.
Push this here.
Yeah, it's gonna crack. Don't worry. Oh, wait.
Too cracky.
No, you're
Too cracky.
There you go. Hold it right there. Okay. That'll work. What's going on? We're out here with the Baja Bug. I've mocked up the front fenders. So far, they don't really fit that well, but we are gonna make it work. Temporary on there with some self-tappers, just until I can get the front completely mocked up. So I'll show you real quick what I had to cut out. It's going to be, the whole front's going to be coming off. So the whole front of these, because it is a Super Beetle with McPherson strut, is the body of the Bug is also part of the structure. So coming in and just cutting all this stuff out like I did, and if you were to go drive it and romp on it, it would probably collapse a lot quicker than if it was just stock. So I'm going to come in, reinforce everything before I do anything crazy. It won't be anything complicated or advanced, just throwing a couple pieces of sheet metal in there, kind of replacing what this was doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this nose, and honestly at this point the rear, cutting that off isn't as bad. I feel like you could go back, tack in some welds, put the rear thing back on. People do it all the time with just normal Bugs. They will make that part bolt on and off so you can pull the engine out easier. The front of these Supers, the front though, to me is, once it's cut off, I mean, there's really no going back. So if I mess it up, this might be the last episode for the Baja Bug, and I'll just, I don't know. But I've seen people do it on these. I feel like I have enough skills to reinforce the front end. You can see the holes, but we'll see. So let me cut off that front nose and I'll get back to you. Well, that went a lot easier than I thought it was going to. I got the front clip off already, so that comes off so easy. Now I see why people cut these things up. Yeah, there's been some repairs in this front piece that were not the greatest, so who cares? It's getting cut, and let's keep going. So I'm going to mock up that front nose and see how much more I need to cut. Well, maybe I cut off a little more than, I don't know. Kind of been winging this. And yeah, it looks cool. If you look at it just right, you're like, oh, hey, it works. Well, kind of. There's the sway bar. There's a giant gap on both sides. I kind of knew this going in, that the Super is wider. I did all my research. I knew it was wider. I knew it's longer. I kind of thought maybe the front I could just get enough off and we could make it work. But so far, no. I'm going to have to do a lot of body work, more than I thought. I don't know. I kind of just kept cutting, and I think I've cut enough. I definitely cut a lot out. As you can see, I cut way more out than I thought I should have. I probably should have just straight up, but this is significantly wider. So this piece here would have just came out and been right here. So it doesn't matter. Like, I'm gonna have to put in a piece there anyways. So I cut it back to where I had a nice flat area. I think I can kind of make it work with some good sheet metal work and welding. And I guess maybe bringing in the nose a little bit as I fill it in. I was hoping to maybe just kind of self-taper this on there and it kind of work. That's not gonna be the case.